Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of NHL21 Rogues, Rejects, Rookies. So, we are in the beginning of December, as you can see. I had to shut the game down and start it up again just because it was really dragging. Um, Definitely something that happens with this game. Like, it'll start like every time you try to like push a button or do anything in the menu, it'll drag. So you gotta close the application, start it up again, and that seems to fix the issue. All right, so I did make a little move. I traded away two seventh round picks, and for those two picks, because all I did was I looked for an offer and I traded them off, and I picked up. Was it a defenseman? Who did I pick up? Am I losing my mind? I picked up somebody. It was a defenseman, I'm sure of it. Who in the hell? What? So does this... Trying to see if this, Well, that's very strange. I know I didn't just trade for a player who... Hold on, let me look at my contracts. Because now I'm all kinds of confused. Did I pick up someone who didn't have a... No, because he had like an overall of like a 72. Was it Johnston? It wasn't Johnston because I picked him off of waivers. What the hell? Oh, it wasn't a defenseman. It was this dude. It was a right wing. That's right. Eric Thorell. That's what it was. And then he didn't even make... I'm looking at the wrong thing entirely. So, ultimately, it helps our AHL team. So at least it's boosting these guys up, giving a little more talent down there. If the AHL players have success, then when they develop and they move their way up, we figure they'll have NHL success as well. All right, now hopefully that'll speed things up here. We may still have trade offers coming at us. We'll see. But right now, everything is all about, let's just see what kind of draft picks we get, see where we end up. All right. All right, so we've got a whole bunch of elites that are available, and some that will be going later in the draft. Now, do we have any gems or busts? Because that's always important. None so far. Okay, so far, none that have been... Okay, Thomas Kondratek. Do I want him? 73 overall for a right and left defenseman. Can't hurt. So, yes, I would like him. Do I want Philip Samuelson? 72 overall. Yes, I do. All right, let's just check out. How do things look after adding those guys? How is Nolan Foote scratched? I know how he's scratched because I got too many players. All right, so now I've got extra defensemen here that I don't need. Grulau and Moravchik. I don't need either one of these guys. He never developed into anything in my other playthrough. So, although he's better... He's 20. He's 21. Top 4D low. Yeah, so he's worth holding on to. And there's Plant. Actually, Plant could go. So Plant and Moravchik. can I get anything for them? Maybe I can get back those 7th round picks that I just traded away. Let's see. Very unlikely. I didn't think so. What if I offered up both of them? Alright. So we will try to get a couple of 7ths for these guys. Let's look for players that are, or teams that are kind of sucking right now. Can I get a 7th off of you? No. You really think so little of him. What if I gave you both of those guys? If I gave you both for a 7th, you can't say no to that. Yeah, I didn't think so. And honestly, that's fine. They're not going to end up playing for me. A 7th round, an extra 7th round pick. It's always a nice little swing for the fences and see if you grab something. What bums me out is I don't have Nolan Foote developing right now. So hopefully in the off season he'll grow. Uh-oh, Joe Hickett's another defenseman. Another defenseman with a 72 overall. You know what? We can pass. Another defenseman. Pass. I mean, if somebody makes a mistake of, you know, putting a guy with like a top 4 potential, if they screw up and put someone like that through waivers, then we'll definitely snag him. Smith keeps getting hurt, by the way. I don't like that. Another defenseman. Lots of defensemen going through waivers. And 7th, nope. He's got 75 overall, though. And defensive defenseman. You know what? We are going to take him. We're going to nab him, and we're going to see... Oops, that's not what I meant to do at all. He could even work on my... Now the problem is, I'm actually starting to load up with guys who I am not. 22, 20, 21. Alright, we'll just see how it ends up. But I could grab that dude with the 75 overall. I could grab him and bring him up. Well, here we go. I was about to say, hey, you know what? Just in case. And if we're paying 2.6 million, you know what? I'm going to bring him up. And I'm going to keep him there. So why wasn't he coming up when I looked at right defense? Am I crazy, or did he not just pop up earlier? That was weird. Alright, but I'm going to keep him up, I think. I don't have two defensemen here because my defense tends to... It looks like they get beat up a lot, so... A center. No, I don't need him. I mean, they're not passing through anybody who's like... Good lord. Alright, so Smith is ready to come back. Maybe not 100% healed, but... I don't know, he's actually okay. Yep, there it is. Another David Schlemko. What is your rating right now? That's a big old nope. Yay! Alex Holtz is back. Round 3 and 4. This year's round 3, which I have 2 of. You know what? I will make this move. I will say yes. I'll take that extra pick and 4th round pick. Hopefully next season will be a much better draft. I mean, if we're being told it's weak. Alright, then Alkyotuk. Sorry, buddy. But you're moving on. Am I going to claim him? No, I am not. mean, as it is, Hotyuk, or however you say his name, like he wasn't playing. No, I am not. I'm not trading Kevin Ball. You get lost with that nonsense. I am currently trying to turn him into something here. All right, Jenks, a center. Absolutely no. 63 at age 30. You, sir, are garbage. And I'm sure he's garbage because I put him in the game. All right, we're doing well, man. Our record is it's pretty serious. I mean, we're right at the top of the league, so we won't be getting a top pick in this draft. Unless I make some crazy trade. That's what we like to see. Kevin Ball's getting his experience. That's fine. It's just having two defensive defensemen there that's kind of... Oh, I could do that and actually boost him. I mean, we're rolling all pairings, so... And honestly, Weber doesn't really seem to fit our scheme all that great. That's okay. I will figure out everything that I need to do after we get through after we get through this whole season. Ah, he's hurt again. Man, this kid cannot stay healthy. Where's Colton White? Oh, he's hurt. Okay. Never mind, I forgot. Look at this asinine trade. Absolutely not. Well, what's your... Nope. All right. So, as I was starting to say earlier, when we get through this season and we get through the draft, I'll have a good idea of what I need for the future of my team. How I'm trying to piece things together. Garrett Sparks is hurt. Not too good. Well then, Mr. Nico Dawes, guess what? Come on up and get some experience. That kid is not ready for what he's about to encounter here. See, that's more of a reasonable trade. I'm not going to accept it, but at least that's something that's being offered that makes sense. But I'm not giving up Kevin Ball. He has the potential to turn into an absolute beast on defense. 6'7", 200 and some odd crazy pounds. Come on. Oh, good. Ty Smith is hurt. Again. Ugh. Well, I'm just going to deal with that negative for now. See if we've gotten any more. Anybody turn up as a gem or a bust yet? A bust. Well, I have him ranked 109th. That kid looks like he has a Lego figure head. Weird. No, guys, I am not trading. Not trading Kevin Ball. What did I just say? Am I getting offer, or is he on my trade block all of a sudden? Yes, he is. Why? Now look at this. Once. All of that got changed. Why is this changing? Really nervous about Sparks being out. Hopefully he heals quickly. Ty Smith for a second and third. Give up a fourth. Um, do I want to? Do I want to trade him? I mean, he's producing pretty well. The only knock on him is that he's been getting hurt. No, I don't think I can. I don't think I can lose him. Not for that. If someone was going to offer me like a first round pick, depending on where they were, maybe, but we have an injury on Ben Street. All right, Studnick. That's the other thing. I did not put Ty Smith on the trade block. Nathan Bastian is hurt. Everybody's getting banged up. This is not a good thing at all. I'm gonna have to bring up somebody. Alright, well, I could bring up Sharon Yanovich. I totally didn't say that. Sharangovich. Bring him up. Things are going to get goofy on the NHL. Alright. Isn't that pretty much exactly what you just asked me for, except now you want a 4th rounder instead of a 6th rounder or whatever it was? No. Alright. Bastion is all squared away. So we will send you back. Klimchuk's another one that looks like he's psychotic. Alright, Colton White. Well, he's my backup, so I don't need him. You're offering me Ryan Suzuki. He has top 6 forward potential, but Uh, no. I mean, that was an interesting offer, but I'm really hanging on to hope that Ty Smith turns into like a real, real gem of a defenseman. Oh, and Kevin Ball's hurt. Kevin Ball got a boo-boo. So, these are the players that are going to be put out there. Sniping center. What? I'm honestly just looking at potential. That's my main. I'm like, where's the potential? And I realized I'm looking at a pick. So that was a stupid thing to be looking at. Akira Schmidt. Alexander Schmidt. I was going to say, I thought Akira was in New Jersey. Right, so Cleveland's looking at giving up a lot of draft picks. Hmm. 18 years old. Top 4 medium. That's something that we could look into. So I could look into making a trade to pick him up because he looks like I could use him in the future. Because I could bump off a couple of players that I don't need, develop him. So let's put up. I don't know what they would ask for him, however. They might want something significant. They might not. Who knows? Uh, this was one of the dudes that I was looking at. Yeah, I was looking at possibly drafting him. But his trade value is crazy. I'm not. So the reason I'm looking through all these guys is we're about to hit the trade deadline. And I'm not looking for any big moves. But if I can steal a couple of strong players, this guy looks like he hasn't slept in 5 years. Stolars. $25 points for a defensive defenseman. All right. We'll look to see what they ask for. He might be worth taking a shot at. First round pick. And mark that down to Cleveland. Oh no, this is Montana. We might try to steal one of their picks, but this one's going to be valuable. It's going to be very tough to pull off. Wait a minute. You kidding me? Guess he's still a project, huh? I don't really think there's anything. Wow, they don't have anything to give up. let's take a peek and see where Montana currently resides. Third. So not exactly an amazing pick. Although ours will be higher, but it's not gonna be that significant. I don't think we're gonna get anything great out of this draft, which really sucks. But let's see here. Let's go to Sagua. Let's look up Stolars. They want Ty Smith. Or 2/3. That, however, that is doable. We can absolutely afford to give up. I mean, we won't have a third this time. But that makes it worth it. And then, so I just snagged him. Now let's look at Grand Rapids. Whoops, wrong button. Okay. Don't have anything that they want, but we picked up a good player, so. Yeah, I mean, this kid's 18 years old. Already a 72 overall. Top 4. I mean, he's putting up 25 points. And he's a defensive defenseman. I mean, excuse me. So I think that move worked out pretty damn well. And just out of curiosity, they're looking at giving up first round picks, right? It said that they were. Oh, it was Montana. What? Not Moncton. Durr. What would it take to get this? There's nothing that I have that they would be interested in. Alright, fine. Screw you then. I simply don't have any assets that they'd want to trade for, and I'm quite sure that that's the same for anyone else. So, we can go to the trade deadline. Of course, someone's going to ask for Ty Smith, and that's a big old no. All right, going to the trade deadline. See if anybody makes any offers, which I doubt. These players that I just snagged. I want first round picks too. Oh, trade alert. I wonder if I can get anything for Gil's send. Probably not. Nah, I didn't think so. Nope. No, I highly doubt anybody's going to make any offer. And there's really nobody. There's really nobody that's going to pique my interest. He's not even that great of a... Not even that great of a goalkeeper. Alright, there's our guy. Trade alert. I can't see us sitting through. Yeah. I mean, it's a cool mechanic, but when you're live streaming, it's kind of whatever. Plus, to be honest, I made the trade that I wanted to make. Of course he's hurt. Because that's what we do. We all get hurt. shit. Gotta bring up this young man again. There'll probably be another one of those like, oh, you got to play a game and then right away our other guy's healed. Alright, can we possibly avoid any more injuries? I didn't know he was hurt. Yes, I did know that he was hurt. I forgot. Alright, Ben Street is back. And back down you go. Alright, they're both a little banged up. We can take a risk. Okay, I got 3 guys that are ready, that are able to come back. But none of them are starters, so that's fine. Alright, Nathan Bashham's fully healed. That's good to know. Garrett Sparks. Alright there, Dawes. Dawes wasn't a starter anyway, so I don't have to worry about the NA or the AHL getting screwy. Alright, for a split second I thought that was going to say that Sparks was hurt again. I was going to be rather angry. Oh, goody. We are definitely an injury-filled team, right? I also, by the way, just noticed Caden Morris is currently playing with an 81 overall rating, and we drafted him at a 78. So he is already stepping up. So I think he might even be jumping up real quick in the in our priority as to where we're putting him in the lineup in the future. All right. Okay, Robidas currently being scouted. That guy might fall to us. Smid. I know he's not a backup. I wonder if I could pull some bullshit and try to snag him. Get a good look at that guy. I definitely want to have... Definitely want to make sure that I've got like really good, a really good goaltending tandem. If I could do that, it'll set this team up for a really strong future. Because that's like really the toughest thing to find in any of these games is the goaltenders that are like really, really good. Oh, speaking of goaltenders, look at that. Oh, Nico Dawes, time for you to make a return. Also continuing to be ridiculous with this game is how, because this happened in the last version too, a player like gains morale for being brought up to a team, being brought up to the main roster, and then they also lose morale because they're nervous. So like that makes no sense. Yay, I feel great. Oh no, I also feel like crap. So maybe they just don't mark anything down. They didn't gain or lose because that's just silly. Ah, for God's sakes. Guys, can we possibly stay healthy? That would be really, really cool. Alright, let's finish the season. Oh, Wedgeworth is back. Wedgwood. Sparks. Oh my God. I would also like to have a goaltender who isn't made of glass. That would also be rather fantastic. $56, 19, and 7. That's a pretty damn good record. And we win the President's Trophy. And Halifax won the We Suck Trophy. So Anchorage is the next really tough team that we might end up going to the finals against. Real quick, just look at our regular season results here. Ooh, Roland Lefebvre. Look at you with your 31 goals in your rookie season. Damn, dude. He's got to be up for Calder, right? Oh, yeah. By a landslide. Although, Damian Potter... Oh, that's Lafreniere. Oh, man. Never mind. I thought that we had somebody that was going to... No, it's going to be Lafreniere. Of course it is. Because of course it is. 69 assists in one season is pretty freaking gross. 96 points for your rookie season is... That's pretty good. that's pretty freaking good. All right. All right, well, here we go. And mind you, our AHL team is also in the playoffs, so let's see how things turn out. All right. One game down. Wedgwood with a shutout. Ah, now we got Sparks back. That's always good. And Dawes went up he grew up a point, so that's always a good thing. Look, he went from a 59 to a 60. I mean, that's not exactly insignificant. Holy moly. What are you guys doing scoring 3 goals on me? Oh my god. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, and McQuaid was hurt in the process. Come on, McQuaid. Uh-oh. 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 This isn't good. Are we gonna suddenly suck? Is that what's gonna happen? Is this gonna be just like... no matter what you do, your team is just like guaranteed to just turn into garbage when you get to the playoffs. Look at this. We're already down 3-1. We could get eliminated in the very first round. President's Trophy winning team. And we're getting smoked. That's it. We're out. Bang. Just like that. Out of the playoffs. That sucked. And I guess Binghamton is also out? Nope, Binghamton continues. Can Binghamton possibly make it? Let's see. They're 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 3, 3 and 3. Game 7. Oh, they move on. 0 and 1. 1 and 1. All right, one more quick peek. Any other gems? Oh, yes. Oh, indeed. Although Zach Stringer, bottom 6 potential. I don't know if that's really something to get excited about. Up 2 and 1. 3 and 1. And Binghamton moves on. We are now in the Calder Cup playoffs. This is it. The final. 1-0. 1-1. 2-1. 3-1. 4-1, and our AHL team is now the Calder Cup champions. Pretty awesome. Couldn't figure out who he was supposed to be replacing. We're still trying to figure out Stanley Cup champions here. Prince Edward Island flag bearers have won the Stanley Cup. All right. Let's look at the awards, shall we? Yeah, a lot of good that President's Trophy did us. Art Ross goes to Lafreniere. The Hart goes to Lafreniere. Delzato got a Norris. Lady Bing goes to Lafreniere. Calder goes to Lafreniere. Consummate to Johansson. Resonant to Gillies. Grosnick gets to Jennings. Lewington gets to Bill Masterson. Well, the Indians get the Jack Adams Award. Gauthier gets Selke. Lafreniere gets the Ted Lindsay. And Lutonen gets the Maurice Richard. So this was Lafreniere's like step one in him just becoming the most dominant thing on the planet. Especially with the series that I'm doing. Like, he doesn't really have that much competition. Man. All right. Well, the only thing left, besides sneezing, all right, so the only thing left now is to find out where everybody ends up on the old draft order. I mean, it doesn't matter to us. We're going to be on the bottom end of it. But also, see if anybody retired. $65 million salary cap floor. I don't think that's going to be an issue for anyone. Halifax got to keep their first overall. Plymouth moved up. Louisville kept their third overall. Brooklyn got screwed. Okay, none of that matters to us. All right, last draft class. All right, nothing new there. And nothing new there. Really? You only have him listed as a fringe starter? That should not be the case. All right, well. Let's see who's retired out there. Who's Stafford? Retired. This will be basically getting rid of a whole lot of people. So, did I have anyone retire from my team? Yes. Kusala, who I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen because, you know, he is 38 years old. All right. That's fine. All right. 2 coaches have retired from Binghamton. That sucks. And Elliot Larson from Lehigh Valley. Now, I don't know. Okay, my goalie coach, that's no big deal. Associate coach and goalie coach from... Alright, well, I need to find 2 goalie coaches and an associate coach for my AHL team. No big deal. We can do that. But, in the meantime, that's it for now. Tomorrow I'm going to do the draft. And, well, I don't know. Yeah, tomorrow I'll do the draft. I'm going to figure out all my draft moves, and then we'll go through the entire draft. That'll just be one video. And then after that, I will do the free agency when I really figure out what I need, how my team is looking, what holes need to be filled, what players I'm gonna get rid of, all that good stuff. So, at any rate, for now, like I said, we're done. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. I mean, we're only a few episodes in. Again, feel free to comment. If you have any suggestions, tell me what you like, what you don't like, etc., etc. And we'll move on from there. So anyway, guys, I hope that you're all safe and healthy out there, and that in these crazy times that you're remaining smart instead of being scared. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification button, and do all that YouTube stuff. And until the next one, as always, peace.